Guten Tag, meine battle buddies. Figured I'd throw a little German in there. A third ID rock of the Marn. Germany, hooah. Anyway, you guys pissed me off. You want to know why? Because so often, when I get reached out to, the pissed off part ends at that point. And this realization starts to come very evident that a lot of these guys that I work with have been selling themselves short for a really long time. And that drives me crazy because I look at life a little different than some. And I believe that all of us were given certain talents and we should be using them. It's our moral obligation to be the best person that we can be for the rest of society. I know that sounds like I'm going on this Dalai Lama path. I can make a whole podcast based on a lot of that stuff. But my point is that every single person on this page has been given some of the best training that the world has ever seen by whatever military organization that you belong to. Why not give that back? Does that make sense? That's selfish. To not give back is selfish. Every single person that I work with, the first question that they answer when I ask them is, what do you want to do? I want to help veterans. Cool, bro. Nice story. What does that mean? I just want to help. All right. Great. It's consistent, but nobody knows what that means, how to make it happen. So where I'm going with this is that if you want to make that change to help veterans, who knows what helping veterans necessarily means? That could mean that you go and open, I hear these guys, they want to open these tiny home communities and stuff like that. Cool. Not going to get into the business issues with that, but that's very great. But instead of trying to feed the world, sometimes all we should be doing is handing a dude a sandwich. Okay? Which leads me to, when you're trying to better your career, you need to take advantage of every single force multiplier that's out there. Everybody knows when you flip that switch to full rock and roll, that's a force multiplier, right? You call in an A10, force multiplier. You get a massage after you roll out of the DFAC. For you Air Force guys, shit feels good, right? Force multiplier. You can clear your thoughts at your next driving range get together or out at the country club, whatever the hell Air Force guys do. My grandpa was an Air Force guy. Army Air Force, though. Okay, a little different. That's back in the day when they did shit in World War II. Anyway, force multipliers. Great one. Right here, a book on how to network. Just fancy word for talking to people. Gives you a structure on how to talk to them, how to get appointments. If you guys don't have a sales background, I highly, highly recommend this book right here. This has been like our go-to up here in Minneapolis. We have put more asses on payroll using some of the principles out of this book. Doesn't have everything in it, but it's a good starting point. I'll list it below. When it comes to sending a resume to someone, the ones that I get, they're one extreme or the other. They're either really good or really, 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 really shitty. When my son was in third grade, probably could have written a better fucking resume. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But we work in a world where we have to be competitive. So you need to use those force multipliers that I was talking about. Okay? Great online tools out there. Some are free. Some are pay services. Resume.com. It's pretty good. It's free. MyPerfectResume.com. Pretty damn good. I'm a big fan. I help a lot of guys out by using that. Cranks them out just like that. I can do them in 20, 30 minutes now with a little bit of guidance from whoever I'm working with. It's a force multiplier, guys. Puts it in a great structure, makes it look pretty. I've seen your writing skills. If you need help with writing skills, use these things that are out there. You know that girl that sat in class next to you in English in 9th grade? And you're like, holy shit, you got another A? Get a hold of her. You know that cousin of yours that became the annoying attorney who now lives up in Alaska, who just wouldn't keep his fucking mouth shut back in the day? Get a hold of that guy. My cousin that lives up in Alaska, he helped me out significantly. I'm a pretty decent writer, but this guy, he's better than me. Why not use him, right? Brad's a force multiplier. All of your friends, all of the guys that hire people, get your resume in front of them. Ask them, hey, give me some feedback. It's not like you're showing them the number on the scale or your shitty credit report. You're showing them your resume. Hey, help me make more money. Help me be able to afford to bring my kids on vacation with me. Instead of having a staycation this year, I'd love to bring them up to, I don't know, Minnesota, the North Shore, or up to Brainerd and go fishing on the lake. Hell, I'd like to be able to bring them to Dairy Queen once a week instead of once a month. Whatever your motivation is, use those force multipliers to get you there. Don't be afraid to ask for help, right? That damn grammar Nazi that's always correcting your shit on Facebook, hold them to it. Hey, dude, check out my resume. As an enlisted guy in the Army, right? As enlisted, straight out of high school. I couldn't write for shit till I went to get a master's degree. Doesn't mean I can write now. When you have these resumes that you send to someone, stop applying online. But when you send these resumes to someone, they're going to look at this, and this is all they have to go off of, okay? That thing should read like, I don't know, the intro to the greatest movie you've ever seen in your life. People should be speechless by the time they read the first half of that page. If you're not there, ask people for help how to get there. What's so bad about that? You guys have been selfless for a very long time. Ask for some help. It's no big deal. Let's see. What else have I got here? One thing on the page here that we're always striving to do, okay, is to better our foxhole as a veteran community. So this whole bro vet stuff, posting nonsense memes, all of that, I'm glad that we've stuck with that policy. And what we're trying to do is help you guys look more professional than what the public sees us as, okay? They don't understand at 20 years old, you're leading 4 knucklehead idiot kids like me from Annandale back in the day, Annandale, Minnesota, that is, back in the day, and trying to make sure that those guys don't get hurt. That's a lot of responsibility at 20. That takes an immense amount of professionalism to be able to act in that capacity. Let's carry that on into here. We've got HR people, hire managers, all of these people. When they see you guys put up nonsense about like a military ball that are extremely offensive, and then you turn around and your buddy's complaining that he can't find a fucking job because the image from veterans is nasty, you just screwed 40,000 people in here, guys. Point is that we, as a team, can make a huge difference. Together. Every one of us. Final point. Let's do this together. Okay? Ask for help. Grab those force multipliers. Let's make sure that every single damn vet that's on this page gets the help they need. And let's get this done. And let's take care of a lot of these underlying vet issues that are out there that we can solve on our own as an open community. Thanks a lot, Battle Buddies. Have a great day.